Yeah, I'm surprised somebody hadn't come up with the name Orange Sunshine because it takes you on long trips. Oh, is that camera on? Shit. Oh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the shop. On this motor, it's stiff. And I don't know why. I don't want to have to take the whole thing apart again. But it was like that before all the work I did to it. I might pull the clutch basket out and all the clutch assembly and see if it's the actual crank that's doing that or what. So in this video, I bought all these screwdrivers, all of these, and I was going to make those tools and give them away. But even with that tool I got to put the wrist pin clip in, it's still a son of a gun. So in this video, you can get the asses out of here. There's another story behind that. K&S brass 7/16. I spun this in a drill, cut a bevel on it, and you're going to see in this video how I made it quite a bit easier to put those Wisco wrist pin clips in. Okay, and it works. This particular motor, when I checked the squash on it originally, it was 111, which was not good. So being a one-piece jug and everything, the only way that you can tighten the squash up is cut the base. So I cut the base. I lost a little bit. I got a little bit of piston in the exhaust, but the piston clears the intake totally. So I'm going to go with that. And in the video, you're going to see how I cut the back end. I cut this mandrel, 47 millimeters, super glued it on, cut it on the lathe. This is the kit. $109 kit, and not really. I love this little jug. That's the same jug I run on there, but when you buy the jug individually, it seems like they fit the cases of the older motors better than this case. I'm not really figured out what's going on with it. I think the case deck's higher, and that's the reason to squash. But we all know these motors are designed so little Billy doesn't do 40 miles an hour into a busy intersection with coaster works. So in the video, you're going to see me cut this. You're going to see me put the wrist pin clips in. But what y'all haven't seen yet, and oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna make the name of the bike Orange Crush. I kind of like that better. But it came out pretty nice. I like the car, and I got the forks on it and everything. 180 millimeter disc on the front. It's going to have 160 on the back with the wheel. I like the color. It came out pretty good. So get that out of the way. But other than that, and I should have cut more off the back because I set it down on ultra gray without a gasket, and I've done that before. It's worked fine. Like I said, if this jug doesn't do what it's supposed to, I'll get another motor, jug, whatever. It's not like it's a major investment. So that being said, so I cut that mandrel down to fit it. put some super glue on this. We're going to let that set up. A little bit of heat and acetone to take it all out. But yeah. So I'm going to have to cut the bottom here down. I don't know how that's going to wreck the porting, because the porting looked good. So we'll just have to see on that, but oh well. Porting looked pretty good to start off with. I'm probably going to take between 30 and 40. All right, we're going to try to put this in. I had bought all these screwdrivers to make everybody one of those tools like I got, but even with that thing, it is just like a bear. So I've been working and practicing somewhat. K&S brass tubing, 7/16. I take a file and I cut it down to a fine knife edge right here. We're gonna see if this works. I got my piston propped up here. I got this propped up here. I just don't want no snatch load put on the piston whenever, and you'll see why. So you're gonna put it in here. You're gonna straighten it up, and I got 2 wrist pins. I'm gonna keep pushing it down until it gets right to that tip. You see it? It's right there. And I got another wrist pin. And there you are, it's in. Now what I did do, I beveled this a little bit. I did that with this as a deburring tool. You can do it with anything. Just enough to get that little piece to seat. Pop it one time, you're in like Flynn. What do y'all think? Let me know. I want to give a shout out to Motorized Bicycle Performance Tips, and his channel is full of a whole bunch of great information. Not only that though, he's got many years of messing with it, so got me beat 100% on that because I don't have much time. We got a lot of time on the Zenoas and the RC boats. Different ball game, water pool, two-stroke. You know, you got different stuff. We always go for a 10,000 swish. I got a 17 on this one. We would always cut at the top part, and let me get a. Thought I had a piston up here. I got a piston right here. We would always cut this down 10 thousandths. This top part right here, because that's where the heat builds up and that's where it expands on the Zenoas, and that's when they start sloughing off the chrome on the inside of the cylinders and start. And y'all saw that on the YD100. The only wear I had on the whole motor was just that part of the piston right here. So that's kind of the question I have. Is that worth doing? And I cut 15 off of this one. But y'all give him a shout out. He's at he's at 900 some odd subscribers. Let's get him to 1,000. Okay? And it's Motorized Bicycle Performance Tips, because really good channel. If you're in motorized bicycles and you haven't subscribed to him, you need to, because he's got a lot of good port information, piston information, cylinder information. There's a lot of good information there. So that's pretty much all I got. Right now I'm working my tail off, but we're going to call it Orange Crush because I can get some good vintage looking stickers for it. So that's a good name. I like that. But other than that, boys and girls, y'all have a good day. Please hit like. Please leave me a comment. Please. That's more important than anything else. A lot of suggestions and what have you I get from you folks means a lot. And I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm not real happy. It's just stiff. And like I said, I'm going to pull the clutch assembly out, see if it loosens up, see if that's what's dragging it down. If that's what's dragging it down, then I'm pulling the whole thing down and finding out what the deal is. So, and that's never fun because that's gaskets and everything else. But anyway, please hit like, subscribe, comment most definitely. And y'all have a great day.